Welcome to Qatar. It's a teeny tiny country here in the Middle East. In fact, Qatar is so small that it could fit inside Tasmania 6 times. So yeah, it's pretty small. But for such a tiny place, it's pretty well known. You've probably seen its national airline about the place, Qatar Airlines. Or its TV station, Al Jazeera, that beams right around the world.
Welcome back, you're watching Al Jazeera.
It's hosting the 2022 FIFA World Cup. That's been pretty big news. Then there's the huge reserves of oil and gas that the country sits on that keeps lights on and cars driving in lots of countries, and has made Qatar the richest country per person in the world. But for the past couple of weeks, Qatar has been all over the news for another reason. A serious disagreement it's having with some of its big, powerful neighbours. 2 weeks ago, a whole bunch of Middle Eastern countries, including Egypt, Saudi Arabia, the United Arab Emirates and Bahrain, decided to stop dealing altogether with Qatar. They've told any of their citizens living in Qatar to leave, and they've stopped importing and exporting goods. They've even stopped their airlines from flying into Doha, which is Qatar's capital. That's caused a lot of problems. Doha is a major stopover point for a lot of air passengers, and some people were left stranded. Supermarkets in Qatar, which import 80% of the food they sell, have been cut off. And it's put a hold on major building projects. Although so far it hasn't affected construction of FIFA World Cup stadiums. So why has this happened? Well, Saudi Arabia has accused Qatar of supporting some Islamist groups that have radical religious views and support terrorism. They're also angry because they say Qatar supports Iran, which doesn't get along with Saudi Arabia.
It's not about our policy with Iran.
Qatar leaders say they don't support terrorism, and some of its allies, like Iran and Turkey, are now lending support, sending food and water supplies. While this fight is a big concern for Qatar and the people who live here, it could also cause some big problems for the rest of the world. It's had an effect on oil prices, and some are worried that if the tension continues, it could lead to bigger conflicts. So many are hoping this little country sorts out this big problem soon.